He would have had the list down his sock of who was going to take them and where they were going to put them.
Had him on his drinks thing, didn't he? That's right, against Tottenham, correct.
Yeah.
Another live game for you tomorrow night as we bring you the quarter-final between Newcastle and Manchester City. Alan's already getting a bit edgy. Also tomorrow, Match of the Day 2. We'll have highlights of all the weekend's Premier League and FA Cup games. There's another chance to see Thierry Henry's Euros documentary tonight on BBC One. And each evening across the next fortnight, join Sue Barker for Wimbledon. Sort of. The best of the championships, that starts on Monday. Yep, I know Wimbledon, so many things going missing this year, but Manchester United, they're on the road to recovery. It's been a tough few years for them, but there are a few shoots of coming
it
through.
still could be a successful season for them.
Could
get into Champions League, FA Cup semi-final, still
Europa
going well
League.
in the Europa League. Yeah. So a trophy and into the Champions League for next season, then that would be a successful season. I think Harry Maguire sort of summed it up really well. They were flat today, probably because of the number of changes that he made to the team. But in the games that we've seen them, they've looked sharp, particularly going forward. And we said before the game that Bruno Fernandes has made a huge difference.
If you look at the difference from now and say 7 or 8 months ago, that's quite a big change. And Fernandes' introduction as well, and a few players find a bit of form and better. The buying has been better, hasn't it?
It has been, yeah. I remember Pogba's been out for a while. They seem to be trying to get themselves going. We didn't know what's going on in their midfield. They're trying to get that going. I have to say Fred's done pretty well. People were talking about Matic not playing as well, but they all seem to have come together to coincide with Bruno Fernandes. And you look at Man United and who they may sign as well.
How many players now do you think are they short of being really competitive again, challenging for titles? Actually, we'll hold that just for a second because we can hear from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He's with Kelly.
Ollie, congratulations into the last 4 of the FA Cup. What an evening. Sum that up for us if you can.
Yeah, no, it's cup football for you. The game was not the greatest, not the spectacle, but then I felt we kept the ball okay, but we didn't threaten enough, didn't create chances. But you're delighted that you're in the semi-final. We're in the last 4 and good workout. We got minutes into many players, rested quite a few and some nice goals. Good for Harry to get the winner.
Harry has just told us that he felt you weren't at your best tonight. What do you think, as manager, didn't quite click for your team?
No, but that's maybe to expect as well. Many of these didn't play. They played the last game, Derby or Last Linz before the lockdown. Now they've had 90 or 120 minutes under the belt. And we're through. That's what matters in the cup. And we've been drawn away every round. So we've done well to go so far.
You're smiling when you're talking about these 90, 120 minutes, but that must be quite unwelcome because you talked of the fixture congestion coming into this game.
Yeah, of course. But then we did make many changes. We still think that the players who played 120 minutes are fit enough to be ready on Tuesday.
Do you think maybe the changes affected the flow of your team?
Because, it will do. It will do. I didn't make it easy for them. We've had 2 days to prepare for this game, even though more or less the same team played against Derby. It's still a few months ago. So the rhythm and the tempo wasn't there, but still we're through and we're happy with that.
Focusing on the positives, another start and another goal for Odion Ighalo. How important a player is he to have in your squad?
Oh, it's great to have the option to rotate. Of course, Anthony has done really well. I think Anthony came on and did brilliant as well, created chances. But Odion gives me a chance to rest Anto for 1, and 2, he's a goal scorer, proven goal scorer, and today he's played a part in both the goals. So he's important for us, and he's great in and around the dressing room as well.
Well, congratulations, Ollie. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's interesting you talked about, just before that I was asking you what they need to make themselves really competitive, and I suppose possibly centre-forward's one of them, isn't it? I mean, Martial's found a bit of form. Yeah. They've got Greenwood who's coming through, but he's very young. Ighalo's only on loan.
Yeah, I think 3 or 4 big players, right side of midfield, possibly a centre-forward, centre-half, and maybe another midfielder.
Yeah, as many as that?
Yep.
Yeah, and if they got someone like Jadon Sancho, that would launch them, wouldn't it?
Oh, without doubt, yeah, he's got great ability.
And I think that's the kind of signing they're going to have to make if they're going to be challenging the Cities and the Liverpools.
But do you think if you're a Manchester United fan, you should be quite encouraged at the moment? There's a massive improvement.
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah.
Like I say, everybody's excited about Bruno Fernandes and Pogba. You know, Martial and Rashford. You know, both of them 19 goals each. Last time that was. The Man United players got that was Chicharito and Berbatov.
Yeah.
It seems like it's starting to happen.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough end to the season now for Norwich, isn't it? That would be really nice, hard.
Yeah, I mean they're in a really tough situation at the bottom of the Premier League. I don't see them getting out of that. I think with a little bit more belief today, because Man United were there for the taking, particularly first half when they were so poor. But they give it a good go. Just they're not there.
Yeah, no, difficult. Looking forward to
yes,
Newcastle tomorrow. Actually going to the ground.
St James's Park tomorrow.
Without any selfies, that'll be a first.
It'll be a tough game for Newcastle, but really looking forward to it, and they're in with a chance.
I'll text you, Al. I'll be texting you.
It's not the easiest game for them, is it, Manchester City?
Well, it's a tough game.
Yeah.
It's a tough game against a Manchester City side that obviously want to get another trophy. They've already got one, but they've got the opportunity to get another one. And
the 3 remaining quarter-finals are all live on beIN Sports tomorrow. We start with Sheffield United Arsenal. That one, the first kick for an at 14:30. Nicky Crosby back in the chair for that one. And then it's Leicester against Chelsea and Newcastle against Manchester City to round off the day. Absolute heartbreak for Norwich City. Nick, they must have thought they'd done it. They'd got themselves all the way through to penalties. And then Harry Maguire, of all people, pops up with the winner.
Yeah, I just think there's possibly a little bit of tired legs at the end, though. But, yeah, I was impressed with Norwich. They showed that they had that little bit of a fighting spirit. Manchester United, you do look at the two squads. You look where Norwich are and what a difficult season they're having, fighting for their lives. Manchester United, who hit form, they were just too strong for them at the end, though. But it shows me a little bit of something. I know it's not the Norwich fans and the players wouldn't like me to say. You showed a bit of character there today. You showed that you had that little bit of fight, and they made a game out of it, and they made it hard work for Manchester United. But the Manchester United squad was just a little bit too big and too strong.
Well, they made full use of their full 6 substitutions. Remember, 1 extra in extra time, of course, in this year's FA Cup. People are saying that the bigger squads are the ones to benefit from all these additional subs.
And especially if you look at the bench, what Manchester United
exactly,
have, the top
because you have more
quality,
depth.
Very difficult to compete. But
look at that, though. 3-4 players throwing themselves at the ball. But it was Harry Maguire, the United captain, who sends his team through to the FA Cup semi-finals. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer knows what it means to play in a semi-final. He knows what it means to play in an FA Cup final. He's now 1 game away from taking his club there as a manager. We'll take a short break right now. When we come back, we'll round up what we've seen today. Busy day in the English Premier League, the Championship, football in Italy, Spain, and now Manchester United, the first team through to this year's FA Cup semi-finals. But commiserations to Norwich City. That was a heartbreaker. 1 game in the English Premier League taking place tomorrow. Watford against Southampton. Big implications at the bottom end of the table there. Nigel Pearson's side not clear at all yet. That one is an 18:30 Mecca kickoff on beIN Sports 2 and 12. Well, 2 hours ago we'd have said Norwich were done, but maybe there is life in their battle to stay in the Premier League, because on the evidence of that performance, Daniel Farke's side have got something in them.
Yeah, I think you looked at the manager early on in the first half and he didn't look very happy, but at the end he's got something to hold on to. Believe you me, I know what it's like when you're at the bottom and you're struggling with confidence and you want to see something. You've got to get something out of a game of football, and I thought they did that tonight. They won't be happy because obviously they haven't gone through and they didn't go to penalties, but they made it difficult for Manchester United.
Remember, midweek, Chris Wilder, the Sheffield United boss, said Manchester United were the best team his side had faced all season. High praise indeed when you think how good City and Liverpool have been. But Norwich have taken United 118 minutes tonight before Harry Maguire's winner.
Absolutely, yeah, and you're looking at a team which is full of confidence. Since coming back after the break, Solskjaer's men are really... They're looking like they're getting back to the best. There's that real good feeling back at the club. And today I didn't give Norwich a chance at all. I thought they were really going to struggle, and they did. They came through with a lot of pride.
Once Igalo made it 1-0 just after half-time, I think we both thought that was it.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, but this boy here, Cantwell, I was listening to what the guy was saying before. When he was younger, he was ever so soft. So they used to get in the youth team, get the guys to kick him a little bit and toughen him up. This guy's done very well on the struggling side.
We thought this again was the turning point. Norwich down to 10 just before full time. Tim Closer sent off for that pullback. Any arguments?
No arguments at all, rightly so.
Bruno Fernandes spins the first one, then Igalo would be through one-on-one, wouldn't he?
He would, yeah. He's turned. He's got the opposite. He's got on the wrong side of the defender, and the defender has just pretty much got his arm around him, and it's the right choice to send him off. This was a last gaff chances at the end for Manchester United. Pogba there tries to flick it back into the box, but they held on to take it to extra time.
Oh, Tim Krul made some fantastic saves, both at the ends of regulation and then this in extra time.
Yeah, he did, yeah. Ex-Newcastle goalkeeper.
Wasn't
Wright
Newcastle goalkeeper?
for saying that. Yeah, he did. I just put the whole team there. He worked hard, and they started to get believe it or not, as the game went on. You know, you think about Pogba's on now. You know, all the big names. Martial, he came on. Rashford.
Well, that just made the winner even more cruel, if you'll excuse the pun.
It did, yeah, but it just bounced down, and they didn't deal with it. And Maguire managed to get his foot in and managed just to poke it past the keeper. And look at Solskjaer there, he's delighted. Wouldn't be happy with it, the fact that it went to extra time, but it's about getting the job done.
When that happens, Nick, does that tell you your name is on the cup?
Little things like that, you know, you come across difficult games, you know, and it's about coming through it and getting on the bus or whatever they're doing, knowing that they're in the semi-final. And you think to yourself, the more you go on in cup football, you think, well, hang on, as we get closer to the semi-final, you think, well, hang on, maybe it is our time now. Maybe it is.
City still in the competition. They play Newcastle tomorrow.
Now, City fan, Newcastle, looking forward to it, by the way.
Strictly impartial when I'm in this chair, Nick. Always impartial in this chair.
You're right, well, I won't be.
One game in the Premier League earlier today. Of course, they look to add a Champions League in August. They have been simply sensational under Hansi Flick. Right, before we finish, let's get some reaction from Carrow Road. Let's hear from the Manchester United captain and match winner, Harry Maguire.
Congratulations, your goal means that you are through to the next round of the FA Cup. What was the overriding emotion when you realised it had gone in?
Well, it was a difficult game. We made hard work of it. We wasn't at our best, and sometimes in cup games that happens, and you've got to find a way to go on and get the victory and get through to the next round. And we've managed it in the end. Like I said, we made our hard work. We wasn't at our best tonight, but we're in the next round.
Why do you think you weren't at your best tonight?
I don't know. We had a tough game, obviously, with the heat in the Premier League, but we made changes, so we should have been fresh. I can't really point a finger on it at the moment. We'll have to watch it back and analyse it. We played a little bit slow, and we tried to go through the middle too often, especially when we're trying to break down the 10 men. We needed to play wide a lot more and make them move. But in the end, we've got there. We're pleased. We're in the semi-final, and that's all that matters, really.
For you personally, though, you did score that goal, so you must be pleased as the captain to do that.
Yeah, definitely. I'm always pleased when I chip in and score goals and help the team, especially when it's a big result in the last minute of extra time. So, no, that's my third this season. I want to get plenty more. I'm a bit disappointed with just the 3, so something that I'm working on, and hopefully I can improve from now to the end of the season and then take it into the season after.
Manchester United, all about winning trophies, haven't won any since 2017. What would it mean to this squad, this group of players, to go all the way this season?
No, it mean everything. I joined this club to win trophies. We're in a semi-final of the FA Cup. It's a great competition, and we're going to look forward to it. And hopefully, when the semi-final does come and we do get drawn against, we play a lot better than we have done tonight.
And finally, what are the next few days going to be like? It's obviously very quick turnaround at the moment. Not really ideal to have to play extra time tonight.
No, we wanted to get it done in 90 minutes for sure, an extra 30 minutes in the legs, but no, we all feel good. We look sharp out there, especially towards the last few minutes of the game. So it's going to be rest and recover, and we know we've got another big game against Brighton on the road again, so no, it's going to be a rest and recover few days, and like I say, we've got a big game against Brighton. We've got to go and get the 3 points.
Well, congratulations, Harry. You man of the match.
Thank you.
In quarter-finals, then Sheffield United against Arsenal, Leicester City against Chelsea, and Newcastle against Manchester City. The first time since 2006 we reached the quarter-final stage with only Premier League sides. Draw takes place tomorrow. We'll bring you that here on beIN Sports. That is us out of time. Nicky Summerby, thank you very much for your company today. I'll see you tomorrow.
I look forward to it.
Thank you very much for sticking with us at home. It's been a long day of football. It's been a very good day of football. We hope you've enjoyed it. We'll see you tomorrow.